Public school teachers, hindi ko mapapayaran yung utang na loob ko sa kanila. Kung hindi sa kanila, siguro hindi ako nakatayo sa harapan ninyo ngayon. I also would like to address students, yung mga honor graduates. I'm sure yung mga ibang mga estudyante, they look up to you, they envy you, they applaud you for your great accomplishments, and that is true. Ang hirap na dinaanan nyo, mahirap maging honor student, maging valedictorian, maging salutatorian. But let me also give a word of caution. You know, success is a journey. Pag sinabi nyo naging valedictorian kayo, nakatanggap kayo ng medalya, that may mean success, but that is only part of the journey. Life and success is still a long journey. Marami pa kayong dadaanan. And if I go back to some high school colleagues, college colleagues, sometimes I feel saddened that some of those who graduated with honors during my time did not do very well in the end. Why? Because they rested on their laurels. Akala nila ang tagumpay ay yan na. Final na yan, meron kang gintong medalya, meron kang napakaraming mga recognition, akala mo yun na. And sometimes we have reunions, and you know, one of the saddest feelings I have is during a reunion, one of our honor graduates would refuse to attend a reunion because he did not do very well afterwards. But then sometimes we hear him saying, yan si ganyan, yan si Roy Lugoles, nung high school kami, talong-talo ko yan. But that was in high school. Life is more than high school. You have to go through college, you have to have a career, you have to go through so many years before you can finally say that you have succeeded in life. So, yan din ang aking mensahe para sa inyo. Sapagkat kayong mga honor students, pagdating nyo ng college, you are going to have a tougher time. You are going to compete with honor graduates from all kinds of schools all over the country, the same way that I experienced. Para naman sa mga hindi gumraduate ng honor, lalo na yung mga pasang-awa. Iba sa inyo nag-aalala, paano kaya ako? Hindi ako honor graduate. Ano kaya kinabukasan ko pagdating sa kolehiyo? Again, if I may use myself as an example, si Roy Lugoles, dumaan ang elementary, dumaan ang high school, I never got a single medal of honor. Of course, nasa section 1 ako parate. But parating pa floating lang because I think I did not work hard enough. But then when I went to University of Philippines, I got into political science, just like you, I asked myself, ano kaya ang competition? Can I get by? Because I was so worried about having to compete with graduates from the so-called exclusive schools, Ateneo, La Salle, San Beda, Assumption, Cisco, and I'm sure that you're feeling the same anxiety that I felt. But then, ang gusto ko sabihin sa inyo, whether you graduated with honors, whether you graduated with only an average grade, let me tell you, your success will continue to be in your hand. You will always be given that second chance. In the same way that Roy Lugoles was given a second chance, because even if I did not graduate salutatorian or with honors, I went to good schools, UP. I even went to the United States and excelled there. I was an average student in math in high school. I ended up majoring in math in one of the toughest academies in the United States and probably the whole world, and majored in mathematics in the United States Naval Academy, Annapolis, Maryland, because I gave myself a second chance. Kaya huwag kayong mag-alala. Kahit na hindi ka graduate ng honor, kahit average na kayo, you can give yourself a second chance. Ngayon naman yung mga anxieties ng iba din. Kinakabahan sila, yung sinasabi ni Congressman Sarceta sa akin, na maliit na porsyento lamang ang nakakatapos ng kolehiyo, kaya umaakyat sa kolehiyo. because of financial reasons. That's true. Economics can be an obstacle. Pero alam nyo, yung kahirapan, just like what I experienced myself, nakatira lang kami sa low-cost government housing project, ordinary mga government employee, yung mga magulang ko. Pero ginawa namin ang paraan. Hindi namin hinayaan na ang kahirapan ay maging balakid sa aming mga pangarap, yung dreams. Yung sinasabi ni Congressman salita ng mga salita na dreams, no? Nangarap ako. Tinasan ko yung pangarap ko. And I ask you, if you have a dream today, I ask you to make your dream bigger. And when you make your dream bigger, you will be surprised that is all going to open so many avenues for you, eventually leading to success. Nag-working student ako. Doon ko'y nag-aaral sa kolehiyo, kaya nagawa ng paraan. I struggled hard to get a scholarship. So, pwede. Huwag kayong mag-alala na akala nyo baka hanggang dyan na lang kayo. Pwedeng gawan ng paraan yan. At nandito kami, nandito si Mayor Bernabe, nandito si Gaston Montig, nandito si Congressman Salita, nandito si Roy Longones. We are going to find a way to help a deserving student who has a bright dream in order to succeed and go to college. Nandito kami, makakaasa kayo na si Roy Longones nakahandang tumulong sa inyo basta nakahanda rin kayong tulungan ang inyong sarili. Ngayon, in a few minutes, you're going to graduate. Malapit lang iwanan itong inyong high school. Marami sa inyo tutulong ang luha sapagkat medyo kikirot ang inyong puso pag maalala nyo na maisip nyo na iiwanan nyo na ang isang institusyon na naging napakahalagang bahagi ng inyong buhay. Ngayon pala, nakikita ko na, nagtitigilan kayo sa isa't isa. Alam ko na itong marahil, itong mga nakaraang 4 na taon, maraming mahalagang bagay na dumaan sa buhay nyo. Halimbawa, kung gagamitin ko aking karanasan, nung high school, naranasan natin yung first love. Kaya nakikita ko yung ibang kalalakihan dito, sumusulyap dun sa lugar ng mga babae at tinitingnan yung siguro nagpatibok sa kanyang puso. Yung mga ibang babae naman, kitang-kita ko rin. Lalo na yung isa doon, panayantigid doon sa kabila. Yung tinitingnan. Sabi siguro niya, pag nasa college na kaya siya at makamit ng iba pang mga babae, ako pa rin kaya ang nasa puso niya. So, huwag kayong mag-alala. Ganun talaga. Maraming